This is the Rhybor RC car, which is similar to the DEERC 9500E. So it comes with 2 motors, 2 differentials and all-wheel drive. In my opinion, looks quite nice. What about you? What do you think? And here is the remote control. That's a simple plastic unit, but the ergonomics are pretty nice. Comes with an index accelerator and thumb control, and also some trimming for the steering and speed, which is quite nice. It is powered by 2 AA batteries. Here you see what's in the package. It's 2 batteries, 4 additional clips, another drive shaft and a screwdriver. Here you see the manual. If you're really interested in what's in there, maybe you just pause the video and have a look. And here we have a spare parts list. How cool is that? So enough reading, let's have a look under the hood. And there we have it. Seems like the front suspension is a little bit tired. I'm gonna show you later how to fix that. So let's put in some batteries and try it out. Close the lid and switch it on, and here we go. There you see, reacts pretty nice, and also does the steering. Range of motion is a little bit limited here. And the front and rear differential are obviously working as they should. Many users claimed loose aluminum heatsink, and so was mine. I'm gonna show you how to fix that later. But time for a test ride. So I instantly tried to jump over some obstacles, and that didn't went very well, mainly because I couldn't hit the target. I was really lacking in my driving skills. And finally, the first jump over that thing. Seems like our dog liked the car pretty much and found a new friend. I then went on, drained the 2 batteries, which took like an hour from the factory loading state, and checked for the temperatures. So it was cold outside and the temperatures stayed pretty cool. So one main issue with the jumping was that the car was always flipping on the top side while landing. And I think that's mainly because the back side is really springy and the front side is really over damped maybe, or too weak. So what I did is I just measured the spring force on the front side, which was around 550 grams to completely compress that. And then I stripped down the spring itself from the shock, and I just pulled on it, like increased the length of it, so to give it a little bit more preload. And that's just simply done by screwing it over the bottom of the shock. And you can then just, as I said, like pull on that thing and make it a little bit more longer and put it back on there. And then you end with a little bit stiffer spring. So now it's about 900 grams to completely compress it. I did that on both sides and looks pretty nice. Even though the temperatures stayed cool, I didn't like that the heat sink is coming off, so I just used some thread locker, which is readjustable until it hardens, and it hardens over a couple of hours, and after that it's pretty temperature insensitive, so in my opinion, pretty perfect clue. And since it's a pickup truck, I thought about giving it a proper load to carry and try for another test ride. So would I recommend buying the Rhybor 4-wheel drive off-road truck? Absolutely, especially with the upgraded front suspension. It's great fun to drive. It's pretty stable, pretty fast and easy to handle. So especially when you maybe have younger kids or want to try out RC driving for yourself and don't break the bank, this thing here for 30 euros is really fun. Now enjoy the rest of the footage and see you in the next one.